All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another
Hello,
vlog.
everybody.
Nate, it's been a long time. I feel like maybe. Has
Has
it?
it? I don't know.
You're probably sick of doing these with me anyway, but thank you for doing them. Don't answer that.
Man, I really wanted to.
It's late where you are, so thank you for doing this. But a lot of fans, so we have to do this.
A lot of
Lots
them.
of fans, lots, dozens of viewers. So today we're gonna do. I've done this before on the channel, but this is a different version of this. A would you rather. This one's actually called Would Ya.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do a few of these.
Southern.
I actually did look at the questions beforehand, so I picked the best cards. We will not go through all the ones I picked. It would take
Stack
long.
the deck.
Yeah, I did stack the deck. Here we go. All right. Would you rather? Oh, this is an easy one to start with. Spend one night in a luxury hotel room or go camping for a week.
Easy. What?
Eh,
Luxury
I wanna-
hotel room.
Exactly. Who would
Yeah.
want to go
What?
camp? I don't even
I
like
mean, like,
camping
okay,
in
listen.
general.
Camping's nice, but it's like if you gave me the option, of course I'd pick the hotel room, right? Camping's like it's supposed to be cheaper. Like you feel like you're rugged outdoors or whatever, but like, come on, I'd rather stay at a hotel.
Is camping really nice though? This is the thing. I love
It can
nature
be.
during the daytime, but
So you gotta go glamping. You gotta stay in like
but at
a
that rate,
structure,
but okay, well then that's at that rate, just stay at a hotel.
I guess. Yeah. But like you say in a camper,
Oh yeah. That's so close to just staying at a place, just with like way less water pressure.
It's on wheels though. You can put it wherever.
Have you gone RVing? Have you ever done that?
The only time I went was with my now wife. She was my fiance, I think, at the time. We went to Disney World and we camped there. And the
Oh
worst part
yeah.
was this is Orlando, right? But I wasn't like there wasn't enough room in the camper. So I was in a tent and it was like 86 degrees, like
That sounds-
90% humidity at night.
Did you think about this beforehand, or did you?
No, I was excited to go to Disney World and I showed up. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll sleep in a tent.
What month was this?
Unfortunately, it was like May or June or something. So it wasn't August. That would be way worse.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Was this at there? They have a campground there. They do have one.
They do, yeah.
Was this at that one, or is this a
Yep.
separate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, lesson for everyone, although should be straightforward.
Take the hotel night
at
take
Disney
the
World.
hotel.
Yeah. And humidity. And plus a gator could have eaten you. So you're lucky you got out of it.
Yeah.
That'd be my concern the whole night. Would you rather explore space or explore the ocean?
Okay, here's my feeling about space. I love space. Like I love reading about planets and stuff, but I'm also terrified by it. Like personally, I love watching when like other people want to go to Mars. Like I think that's the coolest thing. I would never want to go.
What if they made it like easy enough to go, which will never happen?
Yeah, like if it was like normalized, like if we're
a
couple hundred years in the future and people are just like, yeah, it's like going to vacation to Florida.
Yeah,
you just go up to the moon instead.
Right.
I would totally do that instead of the ocean.
Okay. But now you would do the ocean.
No. Let's do space. Why not?
Like, space? Okay.
Yeah.
I am terrified of both. I agree with you. I'm more into like learning about space and like planets, like you said. So I think that'd be more interesting. The ocean terrifies me for separate reasons. I mean, sharks, there are giant squids and like octopi. Is that the
pie? Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I do have to burp. I'm not gonna.
I think there's scarier stuff.
I apologize for the burp, but I couldn't hold it.
Especially like in the deep.
Like, yeah. I mean, you could hit like
sea trenches and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, deep.
I'm talking about in the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of wearing any form of I guess I'd have to do that in space too, like a breathing apparatus.
Yeah, that would freak me out. I'd have to be in a spaceship or like a submarine.
Right. Even the submarine at Disneyland, when it's getting towards the end, I'm like, can we get out of here? I get claustrophobic. So I think I would probably suffer with both. But if I absolutely have to choose, I would choose space too.
All right, let's go to space
together.
Yeah.
We can take Blue Origin. It's pretty cheap.
Yeah, great.
Well, for anyone who watches this 200 years from now, comment below that you go
Yeah.
to Mars regularly, and Nate and I will get back to you from the
What are
great
we like
beyond.
frozen in
Yeah.
time or something? Yeah.
It'll either be like, yeah, frozen or in a seance. We can get back to you. Okay. Would you rather be good at math or good at history?
Well, math, obviously. Like history, okay. I
Obviously,
know history matters to the extent that like you don't want to repeat history, but humans are dumb enough that like we do it all the time anyway, and you don't have much control over it. But
that is a fair point. Yeah,
math controls everything. You use math in everything.
it does. And I ended up using math way more than I ever thought I would in school, which lesson do you, what generation are we on now that's in school? I'm so old I don't even know.
Well, I think we're past Z, right? And I heard a long time
Alpha?
ago it's
So-
a like AA. I don't know. Like alcoholics anonymous.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. But for Gen AA out there, let's say if that's what you're called, you will use math way more than you think. That is true. I'm good at history in real life, and
Yeah, I'm good at math in real life.
I always say I'm bad at math, but I'm actually not that bad. I made it to calculus. I couldn't do it if I really, really put my mind to it, but I'm not naturally good at it. And I'm laughing because there was one time Chris, of course, my cousin, for anyone who doesn't know, check out the channel. He's on some of the videos way back. Called me out in a drive-through about how much change we would get, and I'm like, "This is a social pressure mental math situation, so it's harder."
And you're wrong.
I was wrong, and of course he like laughed at it.
Hmm.
He'll never see this, but of course he laughed at it. But yeah, I'd rather still just be good at history because I am. That's what I got a 5 on was U.S. history.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I think I got a 5. Yeah, on the AP Calc test. So,
and I took AP calculus, but no, take it back. I took regular calculus, so I never took the test, and I'm glad because it wouldn't have been good. But being good at math is helpful in life.
It is,
and I wish I was better at math. However, with this choice, I'm gonna go with what I naturally am good at: history. And you're right; people do repeat it all the time, so that's a fair point. Would you rather have more brothers or more sisters?
That's interesting. I technically have more sisters than brothers, but like I don't notice that. I guess my sisters are closer in age, so I guess more brothers. That would be cool. Just because it's different. Like I didn't grow up with it, so.
How many brothers do you have? 2?
2. And 3 sisters.
Wait, 3 sisters. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of you.
Yeah, 6 of us.
Wow. Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
3 boys.
There's like 12 of them or something, right?
No, there's 3 boys, 3 girls.
Oh. Yeah, that's what we're.
Yeah. You guys are the modern Brady Bunch.
I feel like I wasn't allowed to watch the Brady Bunch growing up. I think my dad.
It is a hated
show. He hated it for some reason. He probably just found it annoying and was like, "Yeah, you're not allowed to watch that."
It's like an American classic, and it's so tame. Like you wouldn't be banned. Like I was banned watching Married with Children for obvious reasons, but the Brady Bunch is like rated beyond G. I would say.
It's probably just because it was annoying. Yeah.
Which is most people don't. But we have to have your dad on one of these one day.
Yeah, let's call him up.
That'd be good. Maybe we could do the climate change episode that day. I'm gonna say brothers because I don't have any. I have 2 sisters, so it'd be new for me too. New. Well, you said new-ish, I guess. You'd have one more, but yeah, I don't have any brothers, so that'd be interesting. It'd be like Steve Brule when he had a brother.
I had a brother once.
Do you think Gen AA, which I think you're wrong about that name, but do you think they know what Steve Brule is?
I know. I think Steve Brule will be long gone.
Yeah, it's a while back. Anyone can look it up. Would you rather? No, this one we're gonna skip. I don't know how this made it in.
Okay.
We'll skip this one for now because at time it's late for you. We gotta be okay. Here we go. We're back to space in a way. Would you rather time travel or space travel?
Ooh, man. I want to do both. Actually, I don't think I want to time travel. I think I'd rather space travel. Because, like, here's the problem with time travel. Is if you go in the past, I feel like it's just worse. in general.
Yeah, and you can mess
You know
things
what I
up.
mean?
Like Back to the Future taught
Well,
us. You can mess
yeah,
with the fabric of time too. It is
exactly.
worse. You're like, you couldn't even
And if
pick
you
up like toothpaste in
right,
most eras.
if you go in the future,
That right to that. Yeah.
I think you'll just either be really sad because like humanity has destroyed itself on Earth,
Right.
you know,
Right.
or if civilization's still there, you'll just not fit in at all.
Yeah.
And you'll also be sad. But I think space travel is like, I don't know, at least you're in your current timeline.
Unless I don't know if there's some weird physics, kind of like Interstellar, which I did not
I mean,
fully understand that movie.
Technically, the theory of relativity means that something about distance and time and
yeah. Did you see Interstellar? I didn't understand half of it.
I did, but I feel like it was also some amount of pseudo math, like the whole
See,
again, the whole like part where there's the planet near the event horizon of the black hole, and they go down there, and they're like, it's like 60 years time,
That's what I mean.
there, like an hour,
yeah, like walking. They're like every minute is like like.
I think it's technically true. I don't know how to think about that. I don't think you'd be able to get down there and back like in that amount of time. So I don't think you'd ever observe it, basically.
Yeah, you'd come back and everyone you know would be dead, which is a nice thought. This is a tough one because it messes with a lot of things either way, it sounds like. And time travel, it's funny. Of course, you could mess with the fabric of time, but I was thinking like even things like using the toilet would not be possible in most eras because you'd have to go take a dump in like an outhouse for like most of humanity or outside
on the ground.
Yeah,
that's why I wouldn't want to go back in time.
Yeah, and then forward, like you said, could be rough. I guess I choose space travel, but those weird things we just mentioned would probably happen, and you'd still mess things up. So this is a lesson to the future. First of all, for all the time travelers out there, because I've seen your interviews on YouTube, just be careful with what you're doing. And for the future viewers that are space traveling, let us know in the comments like how that's going. And hopefully
we're not going to read them, and YouTube probably won't exist, but
it might, forever. You never know. Okay, would you rather run a small country with a handful of issues or run a big country with lots of issues?
Clearly the small country. What? I don't even want to run a country, but it's
so much stress. So you're not running for president. Like you can make that claim now. Yeah, I know. Same.
I'm not a sociopath.
Are you you're still too young to be president, right? What's your age?
I'm 29.
Yeah. Because we're
30s this year. The big 3-0s this year.
Yeah, the big 3-0. Yeah. Because we're basically the same age.
Yeah, you're like 39.
39. Yeah, I'm 10 years older than you.
Yeah. So the big 4-0, we're gonna this year.
Are we both this year? Yeah.
We should throw a 70 party. We're combined 70 years old.
We should do like a Golden Girls party.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to be, or were you banned from seeing that too?
I think I'm a little too young for that reference. I know
the back in now. That's so.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. I know Betty White was on it, right?
Yeah.
All right, she was my favorite.
You could be that one. Yeah. She was like the dumb one in it.
That's me. So.
I mean, I didn't think you. I know. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Would you rather sail a boat around the world or fly a hot air balloon around the world?
If I had to choose the boat,
me too.
Hot air balloons are like, why?
I agree. Plus, I'd be scared the entire time. I have a fear of heights. Granted, I'd probably get seasick at moments throughout of sailing on a boat throughout the world. But the hot air balloon just seems so dangerous, and you're so exposed, and that's a long time to go around the world.
I always hear of those hot air balloon accidents, like people crashing like electric lines and
no, I'm just scared to go in one. If the Wizard of Oz taught us anything, be careful with hot air balloons.
Yeah. That's
how he ended up in Oz. That's how the wizard did.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that canon? Does that track?
I don't know if it's like part of the real story, but for the movie, the classic, he talks about how it swept him into Oz, and that's why he had to pretend he was the wizard. Did you watch that movie?
I mean, yes, I've seen it when I was a kid. That just reminds me of like when I tried to watch Beowulf the movie so that I wouldn't have to read the book for a report that I wrote in high school.
Yeah.
And I said incorrectly that the dragon or something was Beowulf's son. And she just like completely marked it up, said that's completely incorrect. It never happened in the book. And I still got a 70 on it. So it's still
Wow,
standing.
that's pretty good for just watching the movie. Still got to see.
I don't think she read the rest of the report. She read
probably
that.
did.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, she knew exactly what
Yeah.
was happening. But
She's like, I
also
just need to
like,
get this kid graduated
yeah, yeah,
out
she's
of my
like, we'll just
class.
pass him because I don't want to deal with him anymore, which is understandable. Would you rather lose your keys or lose your wallet?
Keys. Wait. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my answer
keys.
too. Because you can just get a locksmith, replace the keys for whatever, but losing your wallet has so many implications.
But like the car keys,
Yeah, it's like
those things nowadays cost like hundreds of
I was gonna
dollars.
say you'll be down like $400 probably. But it's
And the
better than
wallet,
like your ID being
yeah.
stolen, your credit cards,
That's true.
any cash you had.
Because then you just never know if someone's gonna like impersonate
Yeah,
you.
you have to just keep waiting. Versus like, all right, let me just.
Yeah.
This reminds me, I need to make a spare car key. This is a mental note for me because I only have one. So, all right. Well, there again. We'll do this another time because there's just so many questions. But there's one
great.
more.
We have to get through them all.
Yeah, if we did these all, the stack is huge. You'd probably be here. You would be here for like 3 hours. It'd be your dream.
Great.
We'll just end with this one. Let me double check if we want to end with this one or another one. We'll end with this one actually. To be continued. Again, if you subscribe, stay tuned. Future episodes. Would you rather be stuck in a broken elevator or stuck on a broken ski lift? Oof.
Ski lift, 100%.
No. For me, it was elevator. Because of my fear of heights. So I would have a panic attack on the ski lift. And it would be really bad. I understand the elevator might break, which is terrifying.
Maybe for me.
So
I go skiing all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of times when like someone falls off the lift and they have to stop it.
Oh God.
Right? And there's times where you're like sitting there 30, 40 feet in the air, right? But they have bars, right? A lot of them have bars that come down to like hold you in. And you're just kind of chilling there. It's really relaxing. Just wait for it to start back up. You know, generally that you're not just going to fall out of the sky. And elevators, I don't trust them.
It is true. An elevator would be more terrifying because you can't even see where you are.
But like, what if the cable snaps or something? No.
It depends how okay, you're kind of convincing me. Like I might change my answer, but it depends how high up the ski lift is. So that would be a determining factor.
That's fair, but most of them aren't more than like 30 feet. That's like extreme. Yeah. Most of them are like 15, 20 feet.
That's not bad then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll go with ski lift too, but let's hope this never happens in either way.
You go skiing with me, I'll make sure it happens.
Wow. Well, on that note, I want to thank you for that round of Would Ya.
Oh, is there going to be more?
Well, I think these are.
I might be conveniently busy, actually. I just remembered I have a thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That the time up ahead that I.
Yeah. When did you want to do it again?
Yeah. Oh, you'll see.
I'll be busy.
No, it's important to think these things through because then if you're ever in this scenario, you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad because I've already.
I would much rather. So when you're like stuck in an elevator, you're like, I would much rather be on.
Be in a ski lift. You can imagine it.
How does that help?
And if someone comes up to you and is like, hey, you want to time travel or space travel? And like they offer you the option, you'll know what to do.
Great.
So
I'm prepared.
Yeah. Well, hopefully people enjoyed this video. Let's try to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 5.
What are you at now?
525. It's been a
I think you got lower your expectations a little
bit.
Get
1,000. Tell your friends, pass it along. It's free. You know?
Is it?
And you get all this entertainment.
It feels like it costs something.
It costs your time, but it's time well spent. But thank you, Nate. Stay on for a second as always, because I don't want this to just end right this second. And talk to everyone next time. Bye.